all things are made. And you too are always doing the same thing. Every time you imagine a fearful scene, every time you rehearse a worry, every time you picture yourself failing or being rejected, you are cooking a meal that will be served to you in time. You call it fate or bad luck, but it is only your own imagination turned outward. I recall a man who wanted desperately to move into a larger home but had no means in sight. Instead of begging or waiting, he entered the imaginal kitchen. Each night before sleep, he walked through the halls of his desired home in imagination. He felt the texture of the walls beneath his hands. He smelled the wood of the staircase. He heard the echo of his steps in spacious rooms. He invited imaginary friends to visit. He accepted their compliments. He even opened imaginary windows to feel the breeze. He did this not as a daydreamer, but as one dining in the reality of his own creation. Within months, circumstances shifted. A property he had never noticed came available. Financial arrangements fell into place, and he found himself living in the very house he had rehearsed so vividly. What the senses called coincidence was nothing but the imaginal kitchen delivering his order. Do you see it now? The outer world is the dining room, but the true cooking is always done within. That is why it is folly to look at the world as it is and declare it final. It is only the husk of old imaginal acts, yesterday's meals already served. If you want a different feast tomorrow, you must cook a different dish tonight. Do not reheat the same soup of fear and worry. Do not keep serving yourself the stale bread of doubt. Step into imagination, craft a scene. That would be true if your desire were fulfilled, and linger there until the feeling saturates you. That is the work. That is the secret. And let me give you this warning, for it will save you from much disappointment. Do not imagine as though you are watching a play on a stage. That is to think of the desire. You must think from it. You must be in the scene. See through your own eyes, hear with your own ears, feel with your own hands. It is not enough to picture money lying on a table. You must pick it up, count it, fold it, feel the joy of ownership. The more vivid the scene, the more natural the feeling, the swifter the law clothes it, in fact. This is not fantasy. This is creation. The fantasy that never materializes is only imagination not carried into feeling. But imagination felt as real is prophecy. For what is held inwardly with conviction must in time appear outwardly. And now, having entered the kitchen, we must face a danger that ruins many orders. For just as a cook can burn the bread by opening the oven too often, so can you cancel your order by doubting, by contradicting, by entertaining feelings of fear after you have assumed. This is the silent order canceller, the thief of manifestation. And unless you see it for what it is, you will sabotage your own feast. So let us turn to it next and expose doubt for what it truly is. Here we come to the subtle enemy, the thief that robs more men of their desires than any outward condition ever could. For doubt is the silent order